So I am back with another video. Today we're going to talk about the first thing you need to do to get to daily sales. So one of the biggest things that I do when I help people is help them create more consistent sales in their business. So using social media to build more consistent daily sales, whether that's for multiple offers, one specific offer, basically just how to make money from your content. That's a simple way that I could put it. First and foremost though, today's breakfast pretty much like every other day, although I was out of avocados. So this is what we have here. Chicken sausage, 2 eggs, cottage cheese. This is a juice, not in the macros. So this right here is 410 calories, 41 grams of protein. To me, considered high protein. Just a quick tip, when I'm looking for high protein, it's just 10% of the calories should be what the protein grams are. So this is 410 calories, 41 grams of protein signifies to me that it is a high protein meal. Anyways, this is not counted in the macros. So this is like beets, apple, orange, something else. So when you're wanting to monetize your social media. So you have a social media account, you're creating content on Instagram, and you're like, okay, I want to make money. Well, just simply existing isn't going to do that. Simply having content, it could be good content, isn't going to do that. There's a whole sales system that I believe you need in order to make daily sales. Why do I know this? Because I've been doing this for 15 years. I have it in my own business and I help my clients, now over 1,200 clients, get that same thing put into their business based on their products, their social media, the person they're trying to serve, and the goals they have to make money online. Now, all of that sounds great. We all want daily sales. Like if you want daily sales, like drop a 1 or a yes in the chat. Like you want daily sales in your business. You want to be making sales every day. Now, that doesn't mean you have to sell every day. That doesn't mean I get on and I'm like, buy this thing. Buy this thing, buy this thing. Like that would get really boring. Your audience would catch on to it. It just wouldn't feel natural. You want a way for people to find you. So that's step 1. 2, trust you. That's step 2. And 3, determine whether or not you're a good fit for the solution that they need. So they're always looking for a solution. Yeah. So Allie in here, she's looking for daily sales. You want to do that in a way that allows you to still live your life. Like I make sales every day, can have $60,000 months and not post every day, not live my life on social media, not spend more than 30 minutes a day on social media. Like that is the business that I've built. And so now I show others how to do that, no matter what your product or service is. But before you can do that, before you can just exist and make daily sales, you have to have a few things in place. And this one isn't like the sexy thing, right? Like this is the thing that people get annoyed at, but I'm going to say what it is, but don't shut me out because I'm going to say consistency, but you're going to think, oh, consistently showing up. Oh, consistently posting. Oh, consistently, whatever your view of consistency is. Most people think it's just showing up every day. What I actually mean is consistency in your messaging. So like repeating yourself over and over and over again, repeating things, consistency in the way you create your content. So the same text, the same filming setting, the same like clothing that you're wearing, having things be like mirror images of each other. So when someone looks at your content, they remember you, they notice you, they will go back to you, they'll be easy to find you. The consistency isn't just the showing up part. Consistency, showing up, like that's like 1% of the battle. The other pieces though is like, how can I create repeatable processes, right? Repeatable systems that make my job easier. I use the same font every time I do a video. I use the same editing every time I use a video. I use the same like scripting every time I make a video. It makes the decisions go away. Because right now you're trying to think of, oh, I need to post every single day. And then you're like, what do I post? How do I make it? How do I edit it? I suck at this. My ideas are bad. No one likes my videos. And then you stop. And that's where you lose consistency versus making things so simple. It's actually easy to show up because you've removed all the decisions that you're having to make. The same font color, the same font, the same editing, the same time frame, the same types of B-roll. Always in your office, always when you're working out, always when you go on a walk. Whatever that is, create that consistency. I feel like doing these videos when I'm eating helps me slow down my eating process too. But when you are looking at like creating more out of your content, monetizing it, making money from Instagram, simply just existing is not going to cut it. So the number one thing is to get more consistent in those areas. The types of Instagram stories you're making, do it over and over and over again. Look at it at the end of the week. What worked? What didn't work? For 2 years, I shared my Alexa every single morning. Every single morning, I went, shared the screen. It was like, showed the time, and I put like something about my workout or something about my day on the screen every single day, 4 o'clock in the morning, every day for 2 years. When I didn't do that, people were like, oh, did you like skip a day? Are you on off day? Like, what does your workout look like? I didn't see you post your Alexa. Like, it created this curiosity, but it also created loyalty to my content in someone else's feed every single day at 4 a.m. I was the first thing they saw every single day. And now I generally will do that when I'm on my walk. So you create this like repeatable pattern in how you create content. Repeatable. Think about every single influencer you follow, mostly on TikTok, but Instagram too, YouTube. Every person who's creating content that you love looks the same, sounds the same. They do the same things every single time, whether it's like talking, doing their makeup, talking, eating their food, talking while walking, sitting in a chair, talking to camera. They repeat themselves. Maybe not in the words they say, but in the layouts and the formats and the fonts and the editing and all those other things. Make it so simple. Make it so repeatable for yourself. Make it easy to show up. Then all you need is great ideas. And you already have those. You're already doing awesome things with your clients. Use the proof from your meetings. Use the behind the scenes from your day. Use the things that you struggled with and the stories from before you figured it out. You already have everything. Show you guys a view. Look how pretty. But most people fail when they come to work with me and they've been struggling. They've been failing because they overcomplicate the process of being consistent. Right? It's like doing your workouts and being like, oh, well, in order to get my dream body, I have to go to a 6 a.m. Pilates class and be in there for 2 hours and be at the front of the class and wear this type of... No, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that to get in shape. Why do you think you have to do that to have good content? What you need to do is find a workout that you can do in a time frame that you have, and you show up however manner you can. That's what creates a consistent habit. So with your content and your sales, you have to create that consistent, repeatable method for the content. Consistent, repeatable method for your emails. Consistent, repeatable method for your sales. When you're talking about your products, when you're talking about what you do in your messaging. Repeatable. Find when it's easiest for you to create that repetition in your day. Okay, we've come to the end of this. If you are curious about building more of those systems in your business, the things that allow you to create more daily sales, without spending hours online, without long launches, without pouring a ton of money into ads, I want you to check out my challenge. I have a 5-day challenge coming up next week. So it starts on Monday. If you message me free, I will send you a free ticket to join. You can join me in the VIP room. You will need to upgrade in order to get into one-on-one coaching with me. But I will give you all on this video special access to that. So message me the word free in my DMs. Send me that. Not in the comments. And I'll send you over a link so that you can get access to that challenge. Learn how to build out that. We're going to talk about your offers, your stories, the content that you're creating, how to message your business, your product in a way that is clear and consistent and creates kind of offers that sell themselves in a way. You want someone to not have to ask a ton of questions because you've been so clear. they won't have objections if you've been clear. But it's 5 days of coaching. You get access to the replays and a workbook and all the things. So feel free to send me a message. Send me the word free. I'll give you access to that. And if you'd like to join me in the coaching room, it's an hour every day prior. We'll be doing one-to-one coaching, private audits, looking at everything that you have going on, breaking down your pricing, your model, your sales system, and helping you put that into place in 5 days. And then from there, I would love to see you working with me long term. That would be the ideal scenario for me. So have a wonderful day. I'm going to go finish up and get started with my day.